Round 8 of the 2024 Formula 1 season takes us to Monaco, and it's time for us to talk about upgrades. Bouncing off from an exciting race at Imola, which saw the top 5 teams bringing upgrades to their cars respectively, Monaco will continue that game as Monte-Carlo's tight nature and high downforce requirement demands every single team to introduce upgrades, be that performance or circuit specifics. We already have confirmation from one big team alongside rumours speculating another big team to be bringing upgrades here, all of which we will discuss in this video. Before diving into this video, I wanted to thank you guys for sticking around my channel. You guys have been killing it off recently. The likes, the views, the growth of our community, it's just stellar, and I'm so grateful for that. We hit over 8,000 a couple of days ago, an incredible milestone, and I'm really thankful for that. If you're new here, I'd love if you'd subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Let's start with the upgrades account with Mercedes. The silver arrows were amongst the upgrades list at Imola, and having had a look at the data, Mercedes have made progress. While not completely reflected on competitiveness, the W15 has closed the gap to the front runners by 0.3. This is positive news for the team, considering the front-running teams had their own upgrades bolted, yet the W15 did eat a little onto the lead. This is positive news for the team, as Hamilton, after a P6 finish at Imola, was convinced that his team is moving in the right direction. The Brit even confirmed that he believes his team has found a North Star. Elaborating on this matter, the 7-time world champion went on to say, "There's a long way to go," he told the media at Imola. "I'm just really excited for the developments that are coming. We had a step in the last race and we have a step this weekend, and there's more in the pipeline. I feel like we have found more of a North Star in what we need to do and change. It just takes time." Recent reports have noted that Mercedes has its second upgrade package in the pipeline aimed to be completed by Montreal. And the same reports are suggesting that Mercedes are expected to bring certain bits of that upgrade package to Monaco. As parts go, we expect Mercedes to bring a high downforce rear wing specification, a new beam wing configuration, upgrades confirmed to be circuit specific, while making aerodynamic revisions to the car's rear suspension. Mercedes, according to James Allison, are happy to proceed in a particular direction now, as the technical director confirmed that his team has been able to resolve the correlation issues they have suffered from the past season or two. We've been hearing this for a long time now, so I won't be certain on this, but considering it's Allison who has made the statement, it's positive news coming out from Brackley, but we are yet to see it on the track. So, fingers crossed. Next, let's move on to Aston Martin. Aston Martin is a team that we never know if their upgrades are going to actually work. In Imola, the team introduced a significant upgrade package, which consisted an updated diffuser, revised floor edges, a revised front wing, alongside important changes being made to the floor fences. The diffuser upgrade is what caught most people's attention, as the team has made several aerodynamic revisions, both in terms of profiling and sizing. Aston Martin has introduced a second step to the diffuser, made the diffuser's central section smaller alongside defining more depth into the diffuser's corners. These changes were aimed at improving rear local load as well as improving the car's efficiency. The new front wing had some aggressive profiling going on, introduction of the spoon element, nose and end plate revisions, all aimed at improving load and shedding drag. The team are continuing to bring upgrades to the AMR24. The team definitely has a more aggressive development plan in place for this season than they had for their previous campaign. They are trying to implement some aggressive yet impressive ideas on paper, yet they are not gaining performance similar to last year. Maybe it's a wind tunnel problem. Aston Martin is still sharing the Mercedes wind tunnel. Mercedes have openly admitted to having correlation difficulties lots of times. While Aston Martin are not going outboard with such comments, they have dropped a slight hint. Alonso, following his disappointing Miami outing, confirmed that his team will be bringing upgrades to Monaco, Barcelona or Canada, adding, "We hope to bring more upgrades in Monaco, Barcelona or Canada, and little by little we will get closer." Aston Martin, according to Alonso, are really pressing on the accelerator pedal back at the factory, bringing upgrades trying to catch up to the top teams. Alonso further stated that these upgrades won't be revolutionary, but will aid in improving the AMR24's weaknesses by generating more load and actually improving the car's overall balance. As for Monaco prospects, Alonso has high hopes for this race, as he believes Aston Martin has a shot at achieving decent results, considering how good the car is at firing up its tyres, and quali does matter around Monaco. Next, let's touch on Ferrari. The Italian team introduced huge upgrades at Imola, and the updated SF24 has closed down the gap to Red Bull. Pace data shows Leclerc's Ferrari was just a tenth off Verstappen, which is commendable progress by the team. But Vasseur is convinced that this is just a start, and there is more to this updated Ferrari in terms of improving balance through setup refinements. Also, the team are moving on to Phase 2, already working on the next batch of upgrades. The first of them is scheduled to arrive to Monaco, according to the reputable Italian media outlets. Ferrari are aiming at introducing a high-downforce rear wing and a high-downforce beam wing configuration to Monaco. This will be circuit-specific upgrades, and the team hopes to better understand the updated SF24's performance on different circuit conditions with varying corner profiles. As for Ferrari's prospects for Monaco, it should be a good race for them, if they can sort out their qualifying woes in terms of tyre preparation. Finally, touching on Red Bull, the Austrian team, similar to their Italian rivals, also do have circuit-specific upgrades planned for Monaco. Similar to Ferrari, Red Bull will debut a high-downforce rear wing and beam wing configuration to adhere circuit demands. Both Red Bull and Ferrari are introducing these parts at Monaco because they have not yet brought any parts to their respective cars that was considered to be high on load. So it will be interesting to see what sort of configurations and compromises these teams will make with their wing choices. As for Red Bull's prospects for Monaco, they are the team to beat still, with Verstappen bringing his A-game to every race weekend. The Monte-Carlo circuit is unique to other circuits on our calendar. It's a tight street circuit with the possibility of overtaking close to 0.5%. So Saturday is going to be crucial for all teams, because whether drivers qualify more or less will be the position they finish Sunday's Grand Prix at. Strategy does play a huge part in this race. Undercuts and overcuts can be so powerful here, depending on conditions. It's usually a one-stop race. Medium to hards or a reversal and gaining position in pits can be a decider. Cars that are able to fire up their tyres quickly like the McLaren will have an upper hand at Monaco. Not Ferrari unless they find a way to fire up their tyres for a single fast lap. Suspension plays a huge part here. The track is close to what I would say is of worst ride quality, so the mechanical platform is a crucial piece of the puzzle. We can expect upgrades in this section from every team. All teams will go on the maximum downforce, as drag and straight line speed don't matter here. It's cornering speed that drivers need. So expect many teams to debut high downforce front and rear wings, with gurney flaps on them to maximise the wing's load potential, as Monte-Carlo is a driver's circuit and drivers get more confidence with more downforce. So with all these upgrades and a potential three-way fight for the race victory, are you excited for the Monaco Grand Prix? Which team do you think will make the most gains with their respective upgrade packages? We are very much into your thoughts and perspectives in the comment section down below. And on your way down, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notified of our future uploads to keep yourselves up to date about the 2024 Formula 1 season.